to stop on here.
Hello, everybody. How's it going? John here. What if I could? Scroll Soft Portrait Design and Woodworks. How is everybody doing today? Hey, Larry. Hello, Jeanette. A huge crowd today. I know everybody's over at the crochet shows. We know how that goes, though. So I haven't been doing a lot of scrolling shows lately, but the scrolling shows I am doing are yarn related, though. But I got to get back on working on. Oh yeah, well I guess it's yarn related. It's crochet and shine crime show, crayon fill for Angel, and I got to finish this one up for her because I told her I would work on it this weekend because it was already in the plans anyway. So I'm gonna do some crayon fill for this one. If anybody has any questions, comments, inquiries, throw them in the chat. I'll be sure and answer them for you. Doesn't matter what they're related to. I'm sure we can find the answers for you. Hey Liz, how's it going? Your sign is almost done as well. I'll get that shipped off to you as well. Lydia's is done. I just gotta put a fishing coat on Lydia's, on yours. I gotta finish sanding Janice's and get hers all ready to go as well.
Is mine done?
And you don't have one yet. You haven't done one yet. And also, we had a winner last night in our bingo draw on our bingo wheel last night, and that was for Mary Crafty Corner. So I had to get one designed up for her as well. There you go. So I'll be working on that one on my crochet show or on my wood show. I'll be working on that one on my wood show. And hey, Herb. Herb, did you want a link to come in? And yeah, so I'm working on that for a couple hours. And I know Jessica is doing a yarn auction in 2 hours. So don't forget to head on over to Jessica SMC and check out her yarn auction that she'll be doing. All right.
Hi Larry. Hi Jeanette. Hi Liz. Hi Herb.
Herb's been busy working on patterns and stuff too. I know he sent me a couple. I still got to finish up Herb's triple threat tortoise. That I started a while ago. But that's for my personal use, though. But it was just to show examples of how to take one picture of a scroll saw portrait and do it in different combinations. Because I was doing one as the word's not intarsia, but it's because you're using the same piece of wood. One like that, I did a stacked one, and I'm doing a crayon fill one as well, using the same portrait pattern of Herb's at Herb's Scrolling Station.
And how much longer do you have left on that?
A lot of sanding.
Wow.
A lot of sanding.
Annie just looks so relaxed, just sitting back, crocheting.
Oh, just crocheting on a wood shelf.
I think she's working on a scrap blanket today, aren't you?
Yeah, it's the scrap and crime blanket.
Does that mean it looks like a crime scene when you're done?
Yeah, that was the other one. No, this one we're just anytime we're listening to true crime, which I was this morning, but I wasn't crocheting. We work on our blanket, and we work on it every Friday night during book club.
Cool.
It's not Market Tree. It's not Tarja.
Do we have another date set for Hat Day?
Tomorrow. The show is set already. It's already set. The thumbnail's made. We're co-streaming on mine and Jessica's shows, and anybody else that wants to co-stream on their shows, like Mona did last week as well. It's set for tomorrow at noon Central.
Okay.
Liz, you're going shopping? Are you going to go buy yarn?
Is this going to be an every Sunday thing? Okay.
Pretty much. Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, I was telling John, I just finished the third, and I still have yarn left out of that one, enough to make another, so I'm just starting on number 4.
Oh, a segmentation. It's called a segmentation piece. So it's similar to intarsia, only you're using the same piece of wood. So it's segmentation.
Liz is going food shopping, not yarn shopping.
Yes.
But you could stop and get yarn.
Yes, you can always stop and get yarn.
You know, you do need more fiber in your diet, Liz.
Everybody needs more fiber in their diet.
Oh, I should plug this camera in and use this one instead. You guys can see this one.
Let's be doing it as well.
Herb says he's working on a no frogging pattern.
A no frogging pattern, okay.
No frogging. Okay, so that's currently what I'm working on there. This camera. See, even Herb's getting the yarn. Herb. I'm currently working on it. Finish up the rest of the crayon field. Yarn ball here. You can see and, there's the teals, and I'll ombre them. We had ombre these ones for her already. You see how this is going to work out. Hey, Ivy BB. How's it going, Ivy BB? What you up to, Ivy BB?
Hi, Ivy.
How you doing, Ivy?
Yeah, Herb's working on some cool yarn inspired patterns as well too, right? So, but like the things that I've been working on as well are stuff like this, right? With a real crochet hook and a real crocheted heart that I did myself for my video. So I got to sand these and get these all finished up too. And this one as well. I crochet periodically.
Cool.
Yeah, I was telling my son about that. He thought that was cool.
And this one.
Yeah, I need that one.
And I still think, and I'm still going to make a real yarn ball on this side as well. And I'm going to put another real hook in here as well. Just to Johnify it, right? So you know how we like Johnified stuff, which will actually be finished projects. But I gotta move my thing down, my magnifying glass down here, and I'll adjust my camera in a second. Hey Al, how's it going, buddy? What have you been up to?
Ivy says we have
I see you're doing.
Ivy says we have a JoJo, a John, and Annie. Hello at Lawrence.
That'd be
Al says
that'd be
hello.
Larry, and Herb.
Larry says I'll be listening. I'm going to get on my saw, do some. I'll be listening. I'm going to get on my saw and do something. Okay. Alfie's doing good. How are you, John? Everyone else? That's it.
Yeah, Al, I know I've been slacking and watching your videos. I've been slacking and watching Al's videos. until he actually starts scroll sawing again. We all know how that goes, though. Don't be Al. I'm just gonna adjust my camera here a bit so you can see what I'm doing. If I can get it down far enough. Even though my hand will be in the way. Oh, actually, I wonder if I can. No. How did I used to have this when I was doing this? I think I had it over here, didn't I? Oh, maybe too close. Let's try down here then. I don't know, my hand will probably get in the way. You guys want to go see what I'm doing. Crayon melting with real Crayola crayons. Al says, "Hey John, thanks. I've been in the laser, I've been doing retro. Yes, I've seen the names of what you're doing. In fact, last night's stream was decent. I'm going to follow up with a video. I got a 4060 boot on 1 meg of memory. Holy cow! Have fun with it."
What's that?
So I'm going to pull out my trusty hot knife and my trusty crayons, Crayola crayons.
Sketch. Oh, yeah, that's good. Can't eat your ear. All right, lay down. I'm yarning.
Nah, that's what I didn't want to happen. I'm just going to. I'm out of practice now.
Don't give me that look. This is my chair, not yours. Come on, I'll go sleep in Anthony's room then.
How you doing today, Annie?
Because I'm sitting in my chair and he can't sleep in it. I'm terrible mean that way.
John, here's an idea for you. Sure, Al. Sure, Al. What's your idea?
Use a glue gun to mount your crayons. The sticks of glue and the crayons are very similar in size and fit into small glue guns.
I thought about that, but the problem is I can't get a thin enough extraction point for it. So what we're thinking, because this is actually the easiest way to do it, because with a glue gun you can't get a fine enough point to get into the small areas, right? Because, for example, the small hole right there is quarter. No, it's maybe 3/16 of an inch by 3/16. Same with this one here. This one's a quarter inch, quarter by quarter. This one's quarter by 3/8. So, and the thing is with the glue gun, you'd always have to change colors, and in order to feed it all out, it wastes a lot of crayon doing that.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Connie.
Hey, Connie.
Today.
Hey, Connie, how's it going?
I've been busy all day. I'm doing okay, just busy. Now I'm going to make some hats.
You're going to make hats?
Yeah, on my Centro.
Oh, were you going to do a video for that, for your Centro, for setting it up and stuff?
Yeah. Probably in a day or two I will. I mean, the actual setting up is not hard to
I'm actually thinking
do.
about getting one as well.
Well, here's a large one. It's 48 pins. Um, I got myself a
Yep.
screwdriver, and I got a set of two of these adapters, and it just pops in there, and then it just slides into there. So it's ready. Now, I could take this back off and show you exactly what I did. The only thing that they have you do when you get your Centro is put on your legs, your suction cups, and this feeder right here
Yep.
to feed your yarn in. That's all you do to set it up. And then I'll have to do a video that shows closer how you get your yarn going on here. But you have to kind of go slow the first like 5 or 6 rows to make sure that you have not missed a stitch. Because that's if you're going to miss a stitch,
Mm-hmm.
that's usually when you're going to miss it. Is that very first.
In the beginning.
Yeah, in the beginning. And it always looks like you've lost a stitch in the
I'm
very.
thinking about get.
Go ahead.
No, go on.
I was just going to say at the very beginning on your first pin, it always looks like you're losing a stitch, but you're not. Once you tighten it up, the yarn is just loose, and once you tighten it, it tightens it up. And if you do lose a stitch, you can pick it up by just crocheting on the outside, and it makes it look perfect, just like the rest of it. So now I'm going to start using my drill. And to do an adult size hat, I do 124 rows. This is going to be all one color, so I don't have to change colors. My next one is going to be light gray and dark gray, so I'll have to change colors, which is not hard to do. So if this is too loud, let me know and I'll mute myself. Go ahead.
So I understand it would come with an instruction guide to get you started anyway, but does it come with like is there sources to go and find out different patterns to do, like if you want to do a zigzag or a wave in it, or at like color changes for straight lines and stuff like that. Like you can do patterns on it too, though, can't you?
Yes, but they're usually all straight patterns, just because of your pins, the way they're set up. There is a lady here on YouTube that is got some amazing instructions, but they do give you a lot of instructions in the booklet. I don't even look at the booklet anymore. I will have to if I want to do something different, because right here on the side it has a T and a P. So T is tube, P is panel. But you can actually take out pins, and so you can make like an armhole, and if you're going to do a top or whatever. And so I just got my yarn in a ball in a storage container underneath me, so it just feeds straight in.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. So
Hey, Greg, how's it going?
hey, Greg.
I use a hairdryer over the melted crayons. No. So, Al, when I first started my crayon melt process, I actually did a couple of videos of different to try and get the crayon in place where I needed it. So, my first video, I actually had I used a heat gun, and I took my crayons and I shaved them into the areas I wanted to fill in, and I took my heat gun to it, and I started from a distance away, but it was too far, so I started moving it closer and closer. but I found that the closer you got to it, that the heat itself would actually spread all the shavings away, so they blew all over my desk and melted as they came out of the pattern, they heated up and then basically splattered all over the pattern. So I had to find a different way, and I tried a torch, and I find that a torch is actually too much heat. But well, when I finish my piece and and I'm happy with it, I'll take a torch to it and just do a light coat over it, which will gloss it all up and level it all out. Um, I did try a glue gun, but the thing is that you have to get rid of your entire color crayon before you change colors, which is a pain in the ass, which is a pain in the butt. And well, Greg, it's a crocheting crime show. I started this for Angel like a long time ago, but I tried a hair dryer. Tried a hair dryer doesn't get hot enough. A heat gun will though. I tried just putting the shavings in and putting it in the oven, and it'll work to an extent, but the problem is that there's too much heat on the wood, and the wood actually starts splitting on it. So like I tried different ways to do it, but I find that just using the pyro pen with the exacto blade tip on it works the best. It's just a matter of your slight touch of the crayon onto it, though, is where you get your effect that I'm going, like, for the ombre effect that I'm going for here.
I have to say it's looking quite good.
Hey, Jess.
Hello,
Hello,
hello.
Jessica.
Popping in to say hello. I'm playing with
You
yarn,
cut out for a second.
but
Hi,
You have to say
Jessica.
what? You have to say what?
I just come to say
You're
hi.
playing with yarn.
That looks good. I am playing yarn, getting everything ready for the yarn auction. This is kind of almost like satisfying to watch you do this
Hey, Greg.
in a weird way. Hey, Greg. Hey, Herb. Let's
What,
see. Owl's in the
like
house.
satisfying ish?
Yeah. It's like honestly, like, hey, Jeanette, honey love. Yeah. So
Hey,
yeah, I just
Jeanette.
want to say that looks awesome. Like I'm gonna go dark. I'm gonna listen in, but I'm gonna get everything ready. Greg, you coming over to the auction, right? Gonna come get some yarn? You gotta have your yarn. And if anybody's wondering, Joann's is still only 25% off, so not that good of sales. However, uh, your inspiration is now
Yeah, we
coming
already
out at
talked on that one. Yeah,
yeah,
40.
huge deals. Oh, but
And then
when they
then I got a coupon for an extra 10% off.
Hi, everyone that I
yeah.
missed. This is half done. This hat is half done.
Oh wow.
You
And
just started it.
I just started it and it's half done. So, yeah, I've done
That's phenomenal.
65 rows and I only need 124. So, yeah. So I will finish that and then
So, it is there a counter on it, or do you have to manually keep count of it?
this one has a counter on it. My other ones does not, and I have a little one that I sit and click as it goes
Like it,
past, but then I have to watch it. But on my other Centros, the color, the main starter one, is a different color. So I just have to watch for that each time it goes past. This one,
okay.
I used a marker on the top of it, but the counter does it for me.
That's
So
awesome.
I am
Okay.
going to mute myself and finish doing the rest of these rows.
Yeah, I do. I like the way the crayons melt in. So, what are you going to do to kind of even it all out? I missed it.
Oh, so what I'm gonna I basically put my main colors in first. So hold on a second, I'll show you this up close. Okay, so as you can see, I basically have solid colors in here right now, and I still have to add white
Right,
in here as well in the end,
right,
right? To get to fill it all in, and then I'll take my knife and I'll basically just hold my knife in and just move it slowly to get this ombre effect, right? The ombre that I
Okay,
got
I see.
here.
Yep, I see.
I'll move my knife slowly into it to get the ombre, and then once it's totally dry, I'll take my torch, I'll clean all my black edges off, and I'll take a torch to it, and it evens it all out and gives it a nice gloss finish on it.
That's awesome.
Because I don't know if you can see because they're actually all at levels right now.
Yeah, that's why I was asking because I noticed the height difference.
Yeah.
That's really neat. Now I need. Can I have a lot of wood projects so I could color them? Now I just want to melt crayons.
But these are crayon filled.
Yeah, thanks, John. And now I want to melt crayons.
So Nancy tried to do a crayon melt on one of her shows one time, and I was giving her a little bit of instruction, but she sort of rushed into it when she did hers, and she ended up with like big blobs and overfills and everything else. And I was trying to explain to her, you gotta take your time, go slowly with it. And she tried a heat gun as well, and so she tried to mimic mine, and then I was giving her some instruction on it, but she like I said, she had overfills and everything else, and then she tried to do an ombre on a rose one that she had, and it it turned out nice, and it's just a matter of practicing at it in order to get it the way you
Yeah,
want it
practice
to.
and there are some crafts out there that you cannot rush. It is time that makes it look good, or patience to be able to have the patience to take the time. That's why I don't think I'd be too much into
Oh,
diamond.
God. What level would you make it to? 28 rounds.
All right. I'm going to go on mute because I just realized my TV's on. So sorry for the background noise, guys.
Okie dokie.
Is it real loud, Annie?
No, it's fine.
Okay. Ivy asked, can you do crayon melts in Mod Podge mode? I wouldn't see why not.
Yes, you can.
You could. Yeah, I don't see why not. You're talking like a silicone mold and then popping it out.
Yeah, I would say as long as it's silicone, I think you could do
Like a,
any mold, to be 100% honest. So like you could
you could probably do
already,
it in a like a cake mold too. I know that.
yeah, I would say as long as it's something that it wouldn't melt itself onto. I
Yeah.
mean, I think you can get away with quite a bit with the crayon, using it just like regular wax or whatnot.
But the only
And wax, I
the
know,
only
is
problem
really good
with
with
crayons is you got to make sure you get
Crayola.
the only problem with crayons is you got to make sure you get the actual Crayola brand because Crayolas do not melt in the sun. I've did this. I had a couple sitting in my window in direct sunlight and they don't melt. Um, if you have them in your car, they'll melt, but they won't in your house or in your window. If you buy the cheap dollar store ones, the Prang or the no name dollar store ones, they will melt like in the sun.
Yeah, the wax
And you
is
don't want to
really.
have it dripping down your wall.
It's funny you say that. I've actually had that happen before with a candle. in the sunlight, hitting it on the wall.
Okay, that is done.
Wow, Connie.
So now I have to, I almost ran out of yarn. I only had a little bit. That's okay. I have to now feed it off of the machine and check it and make sure I don't have any drop stitches. I may have, because unfortunately it happens sometimes. There it is. And it comes with all these
So you're playing
needles.
yarn chicken with your...
It comes with all these needles and crochet hooks that are like these little plastic ones. I don't like them. I don't. Occasionally I'll use one if I have a stitch that I can pick up with the crochet hook. I hate the needles, so I just use my other needle.
The needles are too bendy.
Yeah, they're not only that, they're too fat.
Yeah, I just put mine in my sewing basket and got my metal ones out.
Yep. So how you do this, how you get it off, is you slowly go around and you pick up the stitches. And I got to turn this.
Settings, setup. Right there.
Greg says, you've reminded me, John, with your melting project, I have to get busy with my pewter casting project.
Cool.
Oh, that sounds cool, Greg.
Okay. Go down. Up.
This is too long of a tail. Too long. Cut it off.
I know it's that. OTOR BOT1. That is motorboat 1 exclamation point.
The actual slowest part of this is the casting off, because you have to do one stitch at a time.
Okay. Motorboat 1 exclamation point.
One thing I have realized when I'm doing this knitting machine is sometimes the stitches look weird and you have to kind of pull and tug at it to get all the stitches
to line up.
To even out, yeah, and line up.
Yeah.
Because if there was a hiccup in your tension guide or anything like that, then that will happen.
Software. Down.
And then if there's too much of it and I don't like it, I rip it out and start over.
I was doing that. I need to check and see how our pizza.
Are you telling me you frogged the whole hat?
We gotta make
I have.
Yeah.
Yep. So,
Well, I suppose it doesn't take that long to remake
Nope.
one, right?
Well, I said 30 minutes, but I haven't been on here even 20 minutes, have I? Maybe 20, and I've already.
No, my show's only been for 35.
Yeah.
Thank you, Zach.
I may not be able to do my shot
Why?
because these are both.
Hold on a minute.
Also, I have found that if your stitches are all too loose, you're not using the right tension guide. The tension guide has 3 different spots on it for tension for yarn. So bulky, which I will tell you, bulky is not something you can really use in these machines, or too fine. They just don't handle it well. But if it's too loose and it's a thin yarn, I switch to the smaller. And then if it's not going through the guide, then I move it up to it's a little bit bigger, or a little bit wider of a spot for it to go through. But I do think I dropped a stitch at the beginning on one row. So before I start pulling on this, I will check it and fix it. But because this all looks like ribbing on the outside, just crocheting up it gives you that ribbing effect. And these hats are double. They're not single hats; they're double. So they are.
Yeah. You were saying that last night. I was trying to figure that out.
You take the tube,
so they're double thickness.
Put inside itself and like
Right.
fold the tube together. You
Right.
know, like push it up inside, and then the 2 open ends you gather at the top.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that is all off of there. So now I will move the centra so I can work on it. And see, I had to roll it up like a donut so that, because I don't have a hole in my kitchen table for it to go through. So I just roll it.
Yeah, I have
Why
that
not?
same problem, Connie.
One.
Not
Can't
in my
find a kitchen table with a hole in the center.
I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, I did drop some stitches the very beginning. So I'm going to use my regular crochet hook because I hate their crochet hook. But I don't like these. Oh, that one will work.
Get up there.
Annie,
Yes.
I did the video for Tuesday, and the first part of it is explaining the diagram and what it means.
Well, when you post it up, I will send her the link so she can watch it.
Okay.
I will also
Well, you said
watch.
she figured it out on her own.
She did, but she still. When you're learning something new, learning from someone else that's already done it, best way to go. A lot less mistakes
Hey,
that way.
Mike, how's it going? What have you been up
Hey,
to?
Mike. Okay. Now, this is one thing I will say when you come up to this. Okay, so I missed a row of stitches. You can, from like here up. Now, the row looks the same, but now I have a loose loop that I can't put into the piece that's going around. I normally couldn't, but this is at the beginning, so I'm able to. But if it's in the middle of your round, what I do is I grab another piece of yarn and I put it through, and then when I pull it tight to tie it off, I just tie that in with it. So, but my stitches all now look really good. They're really quite even, you can see. So what I'm going to do is I pull the end, and I pull it part of the way, but not all of the way, because then what I do is, like she said, I reach through to the other side and grab the yarn and grabs the end of the tube, and you pull it up and pull it tight. So you have your in part coming out, so it's tight, and then you have your other end, your outside end, and you just have to turn everything to make sure it all goes good. You pull, and then I grab both of them and tighten them, and then I usually whack it on the table.
Whack it.
I whack it.
That's a new crochet term I don't know yet. I haven't heard that crochet term yet. I gotta whack my hat in order to form it properly.
Well, see, now it's all formed. And then I usually go ahead and fold it up. And it's a hat. Now I just have to just tighten this and sew the ends in. And this hat's finished.
Yeah, and then like half an hour. Holy.
Oh, that was funny.
Yeah, and then if you want to put a pom-pom on it, then you just stick your crochet hook through, turn it wrong side out, and tie it down and sew it in. But this is it. Yeah, I was whacking. Yeah.
It's that easy, eh?
That easy. That's it. So
Mike, you should actually listen to the way these girls are so dirty. The way they talk.
No, we're not. You're just the way your mind perceives our words.
But honestly, it's innocent talk and harmless words, but it's just the way that comes across all the time. It's like, I don't know if you can say that on my show.
There's my blanket so far.
My show, right?
Okay, so
I like that.
Thank you.
Man. Oh, I love that. Looks awesome, Annie.
I love the colors.
Oh, that's pretty.
Hey, Angel. How are you?
Oh my God, yes.
Fancy you showing up here on your project.
How was the bleeding?
It bled, but it wasn't gushing.
Okay.
So now that I have this all tied, I will use the crochet hook and pull these in and turn it wrong side out and sew these ends in. Of course, I'm going to cut a bunch of it off because it's way too long.
You need to go and put everything in a Ziploc bag.
I'm putting everything in this.
You're losing stuff.
I'll be right back.
Not necessarily losing, but just kind of misplacing.
That's called losing.
Keep everything over here. I know where it's at.
But you're. Is that yours or your dad's?
Well, Dad doesn't keep anything over here anymore. Not for that.
So, Angel, how are you doing? I haven't seen you around in a while. How are you doing? How's your sister?
So good.
What'd you do with my
Did
smoke
you ever
that
get
were over there?
internet figured out?
What was that?
Little packets from when you were eating cat's dog.
Oh. Oh.
Soy sauce or something like that. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Damn potatoes all over.
Hey, Lydia, how are you doing today?
Hi, Lydia.
Hey, Lydia. Angel.
Okay, now this hat's completely finished. All tied up, tied in, the ends that have been hidden. And there you go. There's a hat. Now I'm going to do the other one, the dark gray and the light gray. What I normally do is I'll do one color for the band and one color for the body. And because you're turning it wrong side out, the center bands have to be the center has to be of the whole tube has to be the color you want for your band. And so you have to change colors twice. But it's not hard. It's just, you just have to pay attention.
Whoever used it, that's what I'm keeping. But no, it does not.
And I
right,
found,
Connie's a show off. Connie's a show off.
I did find out that this little hand drill, the charge on it's good for 2 hats. But it doesn't take long to charge it, so. Like yesterday, I did 2 hats, put it on the charger, and left. Was gone for 2 hours and came back, and it was fully charged. So, what do you think would look good? The body be light gray or dark gray?
Body light gray.
The body light gray? Okay.
Yeah.
Never used the stove before, so I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know how it's going to turn out.
Now I'm just thinking what I want lunch on.
You're done.
I will tell you something about these machines is that when you're working with them, you feel like, or it sounds like you're destroying them, but you're not. It's just the way the sounds.
That seems like a very easy to work.
That messed up. Oh, gotta redo it. I didn't do it right, so I gotta.
Ha ha ha, Greg. Greg wants to know if it plays music when you crank it, Connie.
Or not.
It would be nice, wouldn't it?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Just gotta watch out for that that final time to hit there, and it makes you jump, right?
No. Okay, let's see if I got it right this time.
Oh, that's better.
That doesn't stick to yourself at all. So,
Yep, I did. No missing stitches. No drop stitches. Oh, nope, I did. Dang it. Okay. I should have started completely all the way over, and I didn't.
I don't know if I can.
And that's the one problem. You have to make sure you get it loaded right.
I'm supposed to be crocheting, aren't I?
If you want to be.
I don't know.
Well, John, I didn't have to make that suggestion after all. You already did it.
Lydia's weather is 37 degrees and wind at 7 miles an hour. Greg says Connie's such a show off.
Oh, thanks, Greg.
And you must hope it pops off like a jack in the box.
Yeah, I saw that part.
Yeah.
Did you see the other hat?
I don't know where that came from.
Did you see the hat I already made, Joe?
The one you just did, yes.
Oh, okay.
I was going to suggest bleeding the blue into the white some, John, so that it didn't have such a straight mark, but you already did it. So. Good job.
Herb's weather is 81 degrees. Winds at 3 miles an hour and humidity at 24%. I don't even know what our weather is here. It says 40 degrees.
How long have we been live? An hour? It was 54 when the live started. It is now 40 degrees. So our temperature
54 minutes.
And 54 minutes and 55 seconds. Connie's weather is 55. Winds at 11 miles an hour. And like it says, I had that Jack in the Box, played that tune until Evil Monkey popped up. Evil Monkey. Al said, okay, it's
Holy
Al's
cow, it's
weather.
77 now.
Yeah, for Odessa at 77, 9 miles an hour wind, humidity 18%. Oh, let's just check our weather here then. Weather.
Okay, your hook kind of looks like a swan.
I was thinking that, but I wasn't saying it. Greg says, how did you learn to hot
The
knife
hook looks
so
like a
well
swan.
done?
The crochet hook looks like a swan. It does.
Yeah, it does. It's like
It
little
looks like a
beaks.
swan.
Yeah.
But, no,
All it
it's
needs is an eyeball.
blood dripping off the hook.
It looks like a
You have to
beak.
give it an eyeball.
Yeah.
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 You just need an eyeball. It's okay. Weather for here is 31
But when you
degrees.
add everything extra to it,
Winds at 12. Weather for Arnold. 42. Wind at 14 miles an hour.
yeah, see, it looks better
Yeah,
there.
it's pretty good.
I get the blood coming off
Wait,
the crochet hook now, John.
yes, Cobra.
Greg says Cobra chicken.
Yep, Cobra chicken.
I'm playing with yarn.
I'm not. I'm just sitting here watching, thinking about going and getting some corn chips.
Ooh, yes. Just regular ones?
Yeah.
I actually, I take my popcorn flavors because I got like the popcorn salt shakers with like all kinds of flavors, whether it be garlic parm, ranch, cheddar cheese, blah, 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 blah. I'll sprinkle those on my plain Fritos.
No, I just like regular Fritos with salsa.
Fritos is good crushed up in a bowl of chili too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, now I'm changing the colors. I already did 42 rows. So all you do is you just take this off of here, cut it, put your other color down, and you take this out, your end, and you pull it in, put the other one in, and you start. And that's it. So now I'll do 42 more rows, and I'll switch back to the light gray.
It's that easy, eh?
Man, I came across some really, really old Lion brand yarn that I'm going to be selling. Here, I'm pretty sure Annie, Connie, and Joe, you guys might have seen this. I haven't been yarning enough to know if this how old this one is. See that label?
Oh, yeah, that is old.
Miss Connie? She's not listening.
She probably can't hear you.
What did you say?
Have you seen this label before?
Yes, I have.
Lion brand.
I have a long time ago.
Yeah, it's real old.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Yeah, we're talking 70s.
Are you Seriously?
He's the mid-80s, I think.
Could have gone up into the mid 80s, but I remember it when I was still in school, and I
I remember
graduated in
it.
81. So, okay, I got to mute again.
Yep, Jess, that yarn is officially older than you are.
I was like, holy, and the fact that it had like the highlight behind it, I'm like, that's gotta be old.
Yeah. I think that was one of their original labels.
I'm excited. And, oh, and this one. I've never seen this one.
One thing I didn't say is when you are down quite a few rows, you go and you tie a double knot in those ends in the center so that you don't have any losing any more stitches.
Yeah. I have never
Yeah,
seen that, Jess, but you know it's old
I
because of
have.
the barcode.
Oh, I've seen that one.
My grandma used to use that.
My mom and my grandma used to use it. But my mom
I
would be over 90 years old if she was still alive.
and it was catalog. It said, here's the catalog number.
Mhm.
Okay, I am going to go throw dinner on the stove and I will be back.
Enjoy, have fun. I'm coming over. Make me a plate.
Okay, we're having a homemade pork barbecues and macaroni and cheese.
Okay, that's crazy that you're barbecuing. We're getting ready to do pork steaks and broth.
Well, I made barbecue chicken 3 or 4 days ago, and I made too much sauce, and I had leftover pork roast. So barbecues.
All right, make me a plate, please, and I'll make dessert. We'll do let's do cherry pie for dessert. And I'm on my way. All right, back to playing yarn. It's great. All right.
Okay, now I'm switching back to the light gray.
And on that, Miss Connie, you just cut and tie it in, right?
Yeah, you just cut it and put your ends in the side inside, and then as it goes down about 5 or 6 rows, up to 10 rows, then you can tighten it. Tie it in a double knot, and yeah, and it's in, and you can't see where you've tied it.
Okay, that's easy enough.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna finish this last little bit. I will say one thing about this is you don't want your stuff you're working on to rise up in the center, because if it does, it'll start popping off the stitches off the pins. So that's why I roll it, or if you have a hole, it can go down in. And I keep pulling down on it when I roll it, so it's taut.
I know. Let's stick to the table.
Yeah. I'm trying to keep that moist because that'll give you a better piece. Small wall. It's also easier to work with. More moist.
Jeanette says another stack of hats done.
That is awesome, Jeanette. Did you see the
Jeanette,
other one I just
slow
finished?
down.
Did you see this one? I just finished, and this one's almost done. And these are double thicknesses, so it's not just single.
That's awesome, Mister.
Oh, yeah.
So I was over on Nishi's show. Well, I was in the chat over Nishi's show before I come over here, and she was asking when we're going live tomorrow. So I told her, and so she's getting promoted. She's promoting it over there. Sunita was over there as well. Donera and Nessa, they're all interested as well. So I don't know if they're gonna join in on it.
That's phenomenal. Tonight, I guess I will work on getting the rest of the Facebook page stuff set up, and that was a newly added project to my already list of need to do. Gotta get it. I still have that up and running by the time we go live tomorrow. That way, it's all set up. There's only so much I can do in a day when you got to work.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool if people could just add in pictures into the group of it as well of their projects and stuff they're doing, working on.
Well, yeah, that's why I wanted to have the Facebook page, and then I'm going to start a special Facebook group. Actually, no, we'll just do the page. I don't think we need a chat group. I'll take a splash.
Yeah.
Amazing. So by tomorrow, all of it will be set up. There's already an email set up. Annie's going to let us send it to her for now, and then next week I'll need to call the post office up there and see about getting something set up. All right, my lovely. I'm gonna go grab me something to eat, finish my frothy coffee, gather up a few more things of yarn, and I shall see you guys soon.
Okay, this one's done.
Okay.
So now I gotta get
All
this
right,
on.
Jess, take care.
Greg says if your lips feel waxy, John, it's because you have confused your crayon with your cigarette.
Yeah, I know. I'm inhaling. I'm. Trust me. I'm inhaling enough smoke off the end of this. Not have to smoke while I'm doing this.
It's hard to do anything when it's still sticky.
Hey, Adele.
Hey, Adele.
She says, hey, John, never seen what you're
Adele,
doing before. It's pretty cool.
really? You've never seen this before, Adele? I've done this 4 or 5 times in my shows. Like I did. So I know for my grandsons, I did a Pokemon Charizard, a custom Pokemon card for him. I did Sonic and Tails for my other grandson, and I did Mario, Luigi, Bowser, 2 Bowsers, a little Koopa, and 4 or 5 other characters with the crown fill. This is my third crown fill crime show. What I've done. So, Adele, you're saying you've never watched enough of my shows yet? Oh my god. Ugh. Slacker. Well, thanks for coming in. Actually, I I was doing a couple of these when Art was on my show too. This is way blurry. I wonder if I can get a better picture of this one. Just hold on a second. Stop. This one's any clearer.
Take care, Mike.
Take care, Mike.
No, it's clear, but wait, a lot brighter. There we go.
Greg, did you see your package is in the UK, or not the UK, in Canada?
It's in the
Oh,
UK.
damn.
You
Is it
said
the
wrong place
UK?
again.
No, it's in the UK. I keep saying it. It's in Canada, or it will be by Monday.
It's almost. I almost really wanted Connie's painting jobs. And then she goes back through with her special brushes to everything.
Mhm.
Greg says, peel your potato, John.
I will.
If we want to, we can
Hi,
end
Chris
it
K.
now. We're supposed to have ability.
Hey, Chris K.
And you can still get everything for it, even if you do. I
How you
personally don't
doing,
care.
Adele?
Right
Yeah,
now,
Adele. It's been a while since you've been in.
I kind of wanted to
Forget
start
Art
a
must
new
be
game.
Art must be keeping you busy doing other stuff, right? I'm gonna throw my lurker video up for you. So I want to see you dance. I want to see you dance, Adele. There you go.
Awesome.
all the stuff on stage. So once we get that far out here, go further.
Greg says he hopes it gets there before tariffs come into effect, Connie.
I know. Well, it's already it left Chicago headed to you guys. So once it crosses over, I don't see where it's at anymore. So hopefully it will be there and no problem.
Lots of craft fairs there, Adele says. That's awesome. Well, what are you busy doing then, Adele? If he's at the craft fair, I'm surprised you're not at the craft fair as well. Being his Vanna White, showing off his puzzles and stuff.
She's making stuff too. Any fair. That's a good area to go to fairs because there's a lot of them down in Texas. Like around here, there's none, unless I go drive at least 2 to 4 hours away.
So
She says she's
Crocheting and
crocheting and
stuff.
selling her stuff too.
Cool. Okay, that is off the central.
probably.
And I know I missed some. I had the same problem as before. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'll figure it out. At the beginning, I'm dropping one stitch. So I will pick that stitch up. It's only like 4 rows. There we go. That's done. Cool, Herb.
Adele says some charge 25, others 40 and 75. Pretty reasonable so far. He's trying to get it accepted for the April craft fair. It's a rodeo type fair. It's $640 for 14 days consecutive.
And $100 for
$100
insurance.
for insurance, 40 for parking for all 14 days. and the 500 for the fair itself. Thus, he thought thus far he is doing pretty good. People haven't seen puzzles like this before.
Really? That's pretty cool. So he's
I
making he so I remember the one he went to was it last year or the year before when he was gone for 14 days to the craft fair. He was no, it was a week. It was 2 weeks long. The one that he did like 500 puzzles for, right? And I know he made quite a bit of money, quite a bit of profit at that one. And I know there was a lot of people that actually seen them there before. So if he's going to a place where nobody's seen them before, he might do pretty good.
That's good, Adele.
That's
You
awesome
know,
for art.
the two the two the two puzzles that I have bought for him, I honestly had never seen anything like it till saw him making them on John's show. And I got the semi truck for my son-in-law, and he absolutely loves it. And my husband loves the beagle that he made.
I know he gifted me a bacon pig.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
I had to open that up on my show, and I call them socks because of the wood that Art picked out for it was freaking the awesomest wood.
Yeah.
See, I call them socks because just the way the wood grain goes, right? It's white on
Mm-hmm.
the
It
bottom.
looks like socks. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
cool. That is really an awesome one.
and it's an awesome cut, dude. Like his cuts are so smooth and
Yeah, and
awesome.
it's weird that he uses a flat
I know,
blade, and he can do it that smooth.
and quick too.
Yeah,
Because I remember watching him on the show. He would cut like 5 or 6 in an an hour and a half or so. Yeah, I
yeah.
know he's cutting them pretty quick. So yeah.
She says that he made over $1,400 that year.
Well, Adele, you gotta tell Art that we miss him on the show. We miss talking to him. Yes, we seen his proof of life video, but we missed actually talking to him.
Okay, hat done. See, there you go.
Well, he's pretty fast.
Nice.
Adele, it's a little TMI. We don't need to hear about that. Connie looks awesome. That's freaking quick, too. Holy cow.
Yeah, got two of them done in what, just over an hour?
Yep.
Yep. And now I'll use all these. I never throw away my long ends
Oh.
because I always can use them on something. My short ones I'll get rid of, but the long ones I always
Just
keep.
what I do, so I'm not being rude.
I don't eat before I make something to eat. It's pointless for me to make something to eat.
I
It's almost
picked up
eat.
my bag and all my crochet hooks went flying. 'Cause I
Come back.
forgot the stupid
Tell me
flap
again.
was open. Well, this is two sets
Was there another
here,
uncaring sauce that I bought?
but I have
You don't need to get it. I
three
just
of
want to
them.
know.
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't remember if I bought one or two. I think they need to come out with a sauce that's super mild. Like no spice. I used to love spice and hot foods, and then I got pregnant with Zach, and he ruined me. I
I've
can't
never
have
liked.
spice at all anymore.
I have a little
LMAO.
tiny
Proof of
bit,
life.
not much.
Like sometimes even the mild is too hot for me.
Well, that's awesome, Con. That's awesome, Adele.
I'm doing the same thing, Adele. I have no teeth right now. Getting my teeth in 3 weeks. Well, at least I'm getting fitted for them in 3 weeks.
Yeah, he's been going through dental work. He's had surgery Tuesday. He's out there pimping his puzzles. Been staying busy making puzzles. He even does some for family and friends. Oh, her family and friends. I'm your friend.
Yeah, I've bought 2 of his. I'm his friend.
I'll have to. Do you have a website or something you can order?
You can go on his Facebook and you can.
Okay.
I don't know if he has them all, but you can ask him what he's got and what not, and he can show you.
Mhm.
And that's how you pay him, through his Facebook. Well, it's PayPal, but it's set up through his Facebook.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going
Okay.
to get off of here. I only came on to do those. I've got dog food to make, and I got to take a shower. So,
Okay.
and I'll see you guys all later.
Yeah,
Yep. So
we go to Jess's.
Jess will be on at half an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that just what I said?
Yes, and I'm going to miss it because
Friend,
I
they
got
never
to.
listen.
What?
I'm going to miss it because
Exactly.
I got to do things. I need to get things done, so I just got to.
Yeah, I get it.
All right, see you guys.
All right,
All
see
right.
ya.
Bye.
John never listens to me.
You have a delay on your end actually. It's like Annie did.
Oh. Do I need to restart my phone?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
See, so my ombres are pretty much good the way I want them. Now I have to just go through and
I like it like
just
that. That's pretty.
just readjust a couple of these that I'm not happy with.
It would
That's
look
my,
much better if it was purple, though.
yeah, I know it would, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
$106.10,
What did I say I got?
somewhere around that.
Yeah, like 650 or something. I don't know. And on that one, I must have already looked at it and it's not there. 650. What's it doing?
I have to do stuff on here to make that
Okay,
work.
calm down. I just asked a simple question.
I gave you a simple answer.
While you're getting all riled, stop it or I'll knock the shit out of you. Just for shits and giggles.
You better put that on video then. I want to see it too.
Of course. We'd have it no other way. Okay, I don't even know what hook I was using. Obviously. Okay. Now I need a pen. Do you need that number I wrote down for you anymore? Okay. Okay. Um, Now I'm ready for 3 and 2. I think. I don't know. Nothing. 3. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, still in the kitchen. He's having issues. Greg says he'll catch us all next week. Take care.
So, have you on both channels, this one and Night Owl one. Blue, catch y'all next week. All right, Greg, take care. See you later. I think I'm going to be out of town again this Wednesday. I have to go to Great Valley.
I looked it up online. And I don't know the verification. So it said if you create a password, then you don't have to create a password. Still,
So no live on Wednesday.
Well, I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. Like I know my boss was talking about having me go Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I want to do this. I read the hell of it and never did it again.
well, I can't.
I'm saying I didn't go online.
I need to.
Why?
Because I want to go online with that. I go online, I can buy the PS Plus, I can fix the glitch that's in my game. I don't go online, it doesn't work.
You have to install an authenticator app on your phone. That's how you have to do that. Yeah, because it says two-step verification code is active for your account. Open your Authenticator app and enter the code below, or use a previously saved backup. I don't know what Authenticator actually means though.
I don't know. I don't know what you're all talking about or nothing, so it didn't matter. I'm sure you will. Now that's looking green to me. You change colors on it?
Man, it's hard to see. There's still a lot of light on there. I need the light to see my easier stuff though.
Well, you know, I can't tell colors anyway, but it looked like there now it's blue. No, that's green. I don't know.
It's teal.
There you go.
It's teal, so it's blue green. You're right.
Right. The dough is so dry, it's hard to work with. Mind you, you make a pizza with it, it makes it nice.
Welcome back, Jeanette. Now you got to make sure you eat.
Just a matter of playing with this and just adding just enough to get the right blend I want in it though.
I had to get some food as well, just some munchies. Got corn chips and salsa, and I also have some freeze-dried strawberries too.
Yeah, I couldn't
And
sleep last
later I'm gonna go slice up a bunch of bananas, and I don't know what I'll
5:30
make.
this.
I saw you were up early, and I was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, I couldn't sleep.
I was sitting here
Well,
reading.
I couldn't sleep last night, and then I got up early. Like I don't know. I think I went to bed at 2:30, and then I was up at probably 4:35.
I don't know what time it was. I was sitting here reading. I saw a notification
And
come through, and you were sharing a reel.
yeah, and I haven't even had breakfast. I had coffee, but I haven't had breakfast. So I'm not even hungry.
All I've had today is some of those strawberries. I had some freeze-dried bananas and that chips and salsa. So, but tonight I'm going to have chicken and dumplings or beef stew. I haven't decided yet.
You're not a person who really likes crust, so you want to put a little bit of sauce on it. Now, this is the app that when I go to search on Google,
I also got some tomatoes in there. I could have that with cottage cheese and just a little bit of pepper on top.
Just a little bit of pepper.
Little bit. I've seen some people where they just cover it and it looks black on top like the cottage cheese. I don't like it like that. I just a little bit. I had tomato and lettuce sandwiches a couple days ago. And I'll have a salad tomorrow because we're doing spaghetti. And I'll make me a salad. Zach won't eat it. And then spaghetti, and then we have garlic breadsticks in the freezer. Herb says it's tea time.
You going golfing, Herb?
I gotta go get blood work done soon too. I think before the 23rd. I think it said. I got a month. made my appointment, so I need to see when my appointment is. I don't remember.
I know I got my CT scan and my podiatrist appointment May 8th and 9th.
Yeah, mine's just regular, yearly shit. Just go in and see him. He tells me how my blood work was, and I tell him I need more drugs, and he tells me no, and I leave.
Just tell them to give you what you need.
I need drugs, damn it. I'm gonna see if he'll change some of my meds up for this pain. Herbs is all day long, John. Hi, Tracy.
Yep.
Larry's back, so welcome back.
Okay, so clean some of those overflows up. Now I'll take a torch to this so you can see it. So without so much light on this, there you go. So I still got some work to do in this area up here, but I'll show you. I'll show you what the torch is going to look like on this because it's still a little off right
Won't
now.
that burn the wood though behind it?
Nope, because I'm just do a light pass over with the torch on it.
Okay.
And just to even my crayon flow out. And what it does, oh man, where's my torch is gone now? There's one. Like I just do a quick little over top of it, right? It's not even a big thrill thing anyway. But
would it work if you put it like under a heat lamp?
No, well yeah, it would, but this is just quicker.
I'm just curious. I don't know.
The torch is just quicker. I'll show you the torch. So all I got to do is just do a quick little over it.
Ooh, we have fire.
Yeah, and you can see it blending in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got to do. So this is pretty much. See the nice gloss on it now. There's shine on it.
We only see half of it.
Oh, I'm not showing you half of it.
There you
There's
go.
a little gloss shine on it now.
Yeah, I like that.
So this whole section here is done now. I just got to do a little bit more touch-ups on the upper part here, and that's what we're looking at. And then I'll do a seal coat on it. And actually, I hit the wood a little too hard right here with my torch, but I think I'll just run my torch right around the outside edge, just to give that a little
Kind of outline it.
sand it off some. Then I got to soak these in oil. These will be soaked in oil to make them stand off a little bit more. And then that's what you're looking at.
Awesome. I like that.
Right? And then I'll send it down. Then I'll send it to Angel, and because I know she has a wreath made for it out of teal. I can't remember what kind of wreath she said it was, but she has a wreath for it, and I think it hangs in her bathroom or something. That she'll hang it up in there. That's just this morning. Yep. So that'll be that.
Well, let's see. Weather where Larry is at is 74.
74.
Wind at 14 miles an hour. The 23 Celsius.
I had to go back through all my crayons and get all my colors that I need. What I have.
Take
right,
care,
Adele.
Adele.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for letting us know you're still around. I'm going to take a quick little break, go inside, dehydrate, and join us on for. Oh, Adele, you got to put your zip or your city after it was a weather space and then whatever it is, your zip code. I can go inside, dehydrate. Join us over at Jessica SMC for a yarn auction.
Okay, Adele's weather is 81, wind at 8 miles an hour. Humidity 20%.
Holy, that's summertime temps here. Holy cow.
Yeah, that's turn the air conditioner on temps.
Yeah, that's AC temps. All right, so yeah, join us over at Jessica for get some yarn auction. She does some really cool yarn, and I'll be back tonight. I'll finish this up
So, in about 10
and
minutes over at
more,
Jessica's.
and then we'll go on tomorrow, helping out Jeanette make some hats for her Hooked on Happy Hats. With her
Yes, happy
$4,000
hats.
goal. All right. So take care. Have fun. Take care. Have fun. We'll see y'all later.
Bye.
4 more scenarios.